Right from the very beginning, I said that, look, we've just got to be a world-class consulting firm. We've got to be a firm that we didn't want people to forgive us for getting things wrong because we were local. We used to have these regular breakfast sessions at the Museum in which we were trying to advertise or market or present some kind of knowledge-sharing sessions. And these were breakfast sessions whereby we invited, clients, various executives and so on to come and have breakfast, and there'd be a presentation, and then there'd be discussions and so on and so forth. It's going back many, many years ago. And in the very first one, or one of them certainly, we had breakfast all laid out. And one of the chief executives of the old banks, talking about the old generation banks, he walked in and sat at the front seat, front table, and I was extremely delighted to see him. And I started to give my presentation and talk, just like an introductory thing to the program itself. And lo and behold, he got up and he walked out. And I really panicked. I thought, oh my God, what have we done? Right at the very beginning, we hadn't even started 5-10 minutes, and he sort of got up and he walked away. But what then happened was that later on that day, I got a phone call from him, and he said he wanted to see me. And I thought, well, at least he was calling me to give me feedback on why he walked away. And I walked in, and he said, fine. He said, I came to your session this morning. I said, yes, I noticed. I said, and you left? He said, yes, I left because I had seen what I wanted to see. And I said, oh, what was that? He said, look, let me tell you, the reason why I've invited you here is that we want to engage your firm to help us to go through a quality management process. We want to install or get the bank to start thinking in terms of quality and putting quality systems and all those total quality management things that you guys are always talking about. And he said, I needed to see what you're about. He said, so I walked in there, I looked at the layout, and I found that this is very, very well set up. I sat there, and he said, you won't believe what really did it for me. He said, I looked at the napkins that you had, and they were not paper napkins, they were starched white brocade napkins. And I thought that it isn't so much what the caterer provided, but what you must have specified and the kind of standards that you expected. And I looked around and I saw everybody all neatly dressed, the process that I walked in, the registration and so on and so forth, everything was just spot on. He said, yes, definitely this is the kind of organization that understands what I'm talking about and the kind of things that we need.